So in this episode, we are going to deploy HTTPS services, but before this, we need a web server. So for that purpose, we are going to use our Microsoft operating system. So here we go with the server operating system verification. So I type simple command, and here we go with the Windows Server 2022. So it's generally recommended that when you are going with the production implementation, so you must have to be consider the latest operating system and latest applications, because the latest operating system will come up with all the latest security options, like you can say TLS 1.3 and other security options related to the web server deployment. So we verify the server operating system. Now we move and see that if we have the Internet Information Services installed on our server operating system. So let me verify from the administrative tools. So when the administrative tools window open up, here you can see we don't have any Internet Information Services role over here. So it means that we need to deploy this role. So for that purpose, you need to open the server manager. With very few simple options, you can install Internet Information Services or any role on this server machine. So when the server manager window comes up, here you can see. So we will select Internet Information Services for our this training session. So here you can see we have the manage option. So we click on the manage option, and here we have add roles and features. So click over here and then move with the simple options. Click on the next button. Now the option is asking about role based or the feature based installation or remote desktop services. So definitely we are not moving the remote desktop services installation. So we will select this option and click on next button. Here the test server 2022 and the IP is 10.10.0.152. It might be you have a pool of server, or you need to select the single server, but right now we have a single server, so by default it's selected. Now here we go with the server roles. So we need to install the web server. So here is the web server option available, IIS. So the important thing is that when we talk about the server roles, so you must have to be make this as a recommended practice, that when you are going to install any role on a server machine, so it might be with the single server role option, which means that you don't need to install any kind of other roles, like you are going with the DNS server or DHCP server or Active Directory domain services. So it means that when you are going with the web server deployment, so just select a single role. It's the best recommended security practice. So click on the IIS button, and here you can see it will select the additional features over here. So I click on the add features button and click on the next option. Now here you can see as we are using the server 2022, so the server machine come up with the .NET framework 4.8, while the older features of the server operating system were using .NET Framework 3.5 feature. If you have any kind of legacy application, so this feature will be compatible with your legacy application. But right now we are going with the latest security features deployment, so we will definitely go with the .NET Framework 4.8 features. So I just click on the next button, and here we go with the web server role deployment. Here you can see I will go with the default options and click on the next button. And now click on the install button. Okay, so it will take a few minutes for the installation. So I'm going to pause the video and will come up when this installation process is completed. So here you can see installation process is completed. Here the message comes up, installation succeeded on test server 22. So we close the window, and here you can see now the IIS option is available inside the server manager dashboard, and we can also verify from the administrative tools. So here we go with the administrative tools option. So let me open this window again. Here, Windows administrative tools. So here we go, and now the Internet Information Services Manager option available over here. So I just need to click on it, and here the new window comes up, and now the default IIS is deployed over here. So I just click on the sites option. So here the default site is available, and when I click over here, you can see the browse option. So the default IIS option will be appear over here. So we will wait for a while, and we also verified from directly from the browser, and here we go with the local host option. Let me complete this initial options, confirmed, and continue without this data. And here, now here you can see the local host option is available, and if I click over here, your connection to this site is not secure. It means that whenever any user try to access this server from our local area network or over the internet, this connection will not be secure, because we understand that HTTP not providing any kind of security and encryption features. So we need to secure this website. So in the coming episodes, we will go and find out what kind of options available to secure this web server. So let's move with the next session.